Hey, what's up everybody? This is Osterberg501 and today I want to go over a very quick and easy way that you can get some additional stats for your build in Lost Ark. And I think this is something that a lot of people have completely missed. And this is simply changing the stat roll on your pet. So if you go to any of the major cities and you look for the little dog symbol, you'll be able to go to a pet manager, and in here you'll be able to go to any one of your pets, and vast majority of pets in the game will have two stats that you can change. It will have a defensive stat that starts at max HP, and if I'm not mistaken, I don't think this is really worth changing this except for maybe some specific builds, but the main thing is changing the secondary stat that will give you a 10% increase to one of the secondary stats in the game, so you can go crit, specialization, domination, swiftness, endurance, or expertise. And for some reason, I think a lot of people don't know this exists. And in the Western version of the game, we actually have a much better and more free-to-play version of this pet system. Because to change this stat right here, all you have to do is go to this vendor and change it. It's completely free. But in the other regions of the game, to change this pet stat, it costs crystals, so you either have to buy that with real money or trade in gold for that, and it's randomly rolled. So instead of choosing a stat, you would change a stat with crystals and it would randomly choose another stat for you. So you could potentially have to roll through a bunch of different times to get the actual stat you want on that pet. And in our version, we just choose another stat, put it on, it's completely free, and then you have the stat you want for your build. And the reason I say that I don't think a lot of people know about this system is because even in tier 3, I see the vast majority of players just still having their pet on crit and not changing their pet at all. Because even more specifically in tier 3, I'll go into matchmaking, queue up for, say, Guardian raids, and I'll get a paladin that's built decently correctly for a support paladin that still has crit, which is a stat that you just don't use as a support paladin. And instead of just sitting on crit and having an essentially useless stat for you, you could just go to the pet manager, you could just switch it to swiftness completely for free, and then you get some additional stats for the actual stats you want to be using for your build. And I see this all the time with pretty much every single class. I'll see it on Shadowhunter build that should be going into pretty much full specialization. They're just sitting on crit, and just tons of other classes that I have alt of or that I know the more optimal builds of, and they're all just sitting on crit instead of changing the stat. And since this is completely free, and if you have a bunch of pets like I do, you can just go through and change pets to different stats. So you could essentially have a pet with every stat. So anytime you make a new character or use a different build or something like that, you can just very easily switch your pet to that other stat. And we're able to do that in our version of the game completely free and very easy. But that's pretty much all I want to go over for this video. Just a quick tip, because I've noticed so many people not changing these stats of their pets, and it's just completely free stats that people have completely neglected or just don't know exist. But that's pretty much all I want to go over for this video. So subscribe if you want to see more Lost Ark or other MMO videos. Leave a like if you liked the video. Leave a comment down below what you guys think about this pet stat swapping, and thanks for watching.